It's the provenance. It's the place where something comes from, the place where something originates from. It's something where it started from. The point of origin, the point of beginnings, the point of starting, the point of this, the point of that, the point of you. The provenance is where it began and where it starts and where it always has been. Hello and welcome to another episode of Provenance, where I grab something from the archive and tell you about its origin. And I thought it'd be nice to find a product today and connected to the previous episode, but it's one of my candles. So let me pull this out. Well, let me find it first. So let's put in the words Joya, J-O-Y-A. Okay, here we go. So actually I want to show you here first. But basically there were two variations on here. So we have 50 hours focus and 145 hours focus. So these are two different types of candles that have lots of different focus properties. So we'll grab them out and we'll take a look. Okay, it's a heavy box. All right, let's open this up. So this box smells incredibly nice, and we're gonna see what we've got in here. Okay, so I want one of these. Can you smell that? Okay, so this is one of the focus candles. This is the one that's 145 hours of focus. So let's open this up. This candle is very special. It's 145 hours of focus. And it's also like a playlist for scents. So let's kind of try and open it up here. So within here, you can see that there is black wax on top. But throughout here, there are 3 different layers of scents. So the idea is that as this candle burns down, you go from this first scent into the second scent, into the third scent, but then in between those scents mix in together. It's all made in USA, it's all made in Brooklyn at the Joya studios. And I went there and hand painted these myself. So within these, there are really special moments of like gold and silver leaf. There are these kind of lovely different drawings and textures, and then this was completely fired. So you have kind of 3 wicks in here, and it's just a very beautiful design in the sense that it's very much hand done, it's unique, and everyone is different in a way. So there's this initial drawing with the birds and the face and the stick figures, but each of them have different details within it. And that could be, you know, the silver leaf or the gold leaf, or just some of these little extra elements. This piece is an edition of 10 with a couple of APs. And the number here is 8,700 minutes. And essentially that's the burn time. So I wanted to create a candle that when it burned, the scent itself would encourage you to focus, encourage you to be positive, encourage you to be able to kind of just sit down and get in a creative zone. And so the smell is not overwhelming, it's just very subtle. There's something really nice and warm and creative about it. So I have to figure out how to describe the scent in a way that I can articulate, but it's just nice. It's just really nice. And so I love kind of like seeing this out in the world. Once you burn that all down, the idea is that you keep this artwork, you keep this vase, you know, you keep this vessel behind. So that's the 145 hour candle, or the 8,700 minutes candle. And I'd love to just show you some of the detail up close. So I'll spin that round. There is a smaller version of this candle, which is the 50-hour candle, which I would have to pull out to see how many minutes of that is. But for both the candles, we did a really incredible launch event at 368 in New York. And we had an evening of conversation, of performance, and just had the candles out so everyone could enjoy them and smell them. And so that was a really incredible event, and my last event at 368 before the space closed. So this in a way has lots of other meaning to me versus just being a really great collaboration. So let's put that aside. Okay, so I poured out one of these smaller versions, so let me open this up. Okay, so this is a smaller version. You can't really see there, but the box itself is embossed with some of the drawing from the larger candle, the 145-hour one. And then on this side, it's embossed with Joya. Comes with a nice card that says, "What do creatives need to stay creative? We need the comfort to get in the zone, space to create, and freedom to let our intentions flow. The road to embarking on a creative journey should first begin with positive intention. Here is a gift that encourages clarity and focus for yourself and others. Each scent is designed to help create a sense of calm and dedicated focus on a project or large task at hand. The first scent, this first layer, this black layer, is called Silk Pajamas, and it begins with a clay, sage, lavender, violet leaf, and melts into dragonwell, a layer shaded green tea and ocean air. My wish is that these candles can burn in the background during your creative process like a playlist, invigorating your senses and bringing you back to yourself." So that's a little note card that comes with the candle. And then, so let's open this up. And then we have the beautiful 50-hour candle. But what's really nice about here is that you see these two different scents, and then you see that moment where they're blending together. And so it gives you a really beautiful ombre. And then there's certain elements that I carried across from this larger, unique piece into the smaller pieces here. And then there's over 50 words that give you the sense of clarity within this. So it's that idea of bringing drawing and words and intention all together. And I think that's a theme that carries across my work. The words, the intention, the kind of tangibility of something. So these are really nice. I think I found that a few people said that they're too nice to burn, but yes, please do use it if you have one, and then you get to keep the vessel at the end of them. So, you know, there's almost a reward to using it because you get to then give the vessel itself a second life.